Hi there friends and welcome to my new Oxygen Not Included series featuring the new Spaced Out DLC. I'm Icon and this game is, well, the last time I played it is for a few years ago for me, and I thought Factorio was complicated. Then I met ONI and then I gave up. Then came this awesome DLC, and with it the wish to check it out, because with the Spaced Out mod we're now able to not only settle in a giant asteroid, we're also able to traverse between asteroids, and that's gonna be fun. I hope. So let's jump right into this and explore the game together. I know that a lot of people out there are already pretty experienced with the game. I'm not. So this series is also pretty nice for people who are looking for a fresh impression onto the game, or some video series where they can help me out with their knowledge about the game. How about that? So first up, we're gonna check out our duplicants. Let's see. I want somebody who's good at construction stuff. How about that? One constructor and a few generalists. I really like those generalists. Medicine, construction, athletics? No. No. Medicine, yeah, that's a good one. Doctoring, digging, and cooking sounds like a good combo. So, ranching, well, no. Supplying is pretty good. Machinery. Let's see. Research. I want somebody with research. Science, husbandry, and strength. I think that's an okay combo. As far as I remember, it wasn't that important to craft out specialists for this game, but I really like to have a few jobs already nailed down. Okay, so let's check out. We have no oxygen generator and we have no toilets. I know of these problems, so let's check this out. I really love this game, but it's really one of the most complicated things I've ever encountered in my life, and that's why I like it, actually, to be quite honest. So I think we're gonna create a little common room in here. So I want to put up, oh, I'm missing resources already, so let's gather some resources first. There we go. So now we're able to create a few ladders here. My plan is to create the sleeping area for now here. Video, digging for resources. Oh, they're linking now to videos. So cluster. Info, diagnostics, resources. They reworked this part a lot with this new DLC. I do appreciate. So let's see. Oxygen diffusers need metal ore. So let's see. Where do I find some metals? There's coal. Here's some. Here's the copper ore. So at the beginning I don't need to worry about oxygen too much, because the oxylite here is spreading oxygen for you, but it's already dwindling. This game is really one of my favorites, but I didn't touch it because it the gas management really it was too much for me. I did so many mistakes back then at with one gameplay, and then I was so frustrated that I didn't start again. not too proud about that. What heck, whatever. So now we're picking up our first units of metal, and there's somebody out there not happy. Alright, so don't you mind my little son here not being happy about... I guess he has to take off his socks right now. So there we go. I think I should have now enough metal to produce an oxygen diffuser. We're gonna build that thing up here, because that's one of the first things I want to do. So now I want to have cots for my folks. I'd say we're gonna start out here with that, because I don't feel like I got the time to finish up things like I want to right now, so Sleeping places are quite important for your little duplicants to begin with. There's a little critter here. Okay. So, can we move those things, actually, afterwards? I'm not sure if I'm able to. Demolish, disable... I could disable and I could demolish and refund it completely. Okay. No power wire connected. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna need a manual generator. So I guess I really need more copper ore here. So let's start out with that. Okay. Overlay. Oxygen overlay. So this area here is okay. There are problematic areas here, but the zone I declared for sleeping should be okay. So, use... Okay, we need tiles, but not yet. Not yet. So, you folks... Unreachable dig. I see. I was wondering what's happening there. So, I guess I need to build a ladder here to make that dig reachable again. There we go. Because I noticed that without copper, we won't be able to do anything here. Alright. So, in case you've never played this game, the first things you really need to do are to set up some sort of toilet. The outhouse is the easiest way of toilet you can have, because it really doesn't need anything except for somebody plumbing it out from time to time. And your folks always need to have any access to, have some access to sanitary facilities, I guess. Next thing is, of course, as you might have already thought, oxygen, because the game's obviously named after that. So oxygen generators produce oxygen out of algae. Algae are growing pretty much everywhere here to begin with, so we're quite lucky with that. So I'm gonna put up a manual generator up here, and gonna connect that with a battery, and oh, well, I can't wire it up before I build it. So here we go. This place here will be my water supply. Manually pumps liquid into bottles. So let's see here. No. Gonna build it here. I hope I'm not destroying the... Oh, I'm destroying the ground here with it. Okay, but that's just fine. Gonna build up some tiles here. And we're just gonna build 2 ladders here to make sure that nobody needs to jump around here. So they're hungry. Well, it's a little bit unfortunate they can't go to their favorite places now, because the area is still locked. I did a little whoopsie there. But they should be colony achievement earned. Which one did we earn? Bed and bath. Okay. Alright, but now we managed to reconstruct this whole area here in a way that nobody has to worry too much. Okay, so not the best beginning, but also not the worst. Well, let's check out these little critters here. Hatches. So hatches excrete solid coal as waste and may be uncovered by digging up buried objects. So they eat a lot of different things, sand among others, but I'd say we're gonna get rid of them here, because I don't feel like having them running around here. So, combat! But, those critters are really harmless, so... And it offers me some meat, so that's also pretty nice. Okay, power. We need to wire things together. Here. Okay, so things are coming back together. Schedule. That was not what I wanted. Priorities here. So for now, I think I don't need to set up any priorities here. Oh, he's uncultured and can't do decorating. I see. But now we got the most important things together here. We got a supply of water, and we... Oh, I can't build it like that. No. Well, I didn't expect the water to be a problem here, but, well, little did I know. Well, that's okay. The outhouse won't be here forever. And now we got power. So, the manual generator supplies the oxygen diffuser with power, so we're now a little bit better off, but we just got started. So... Where's the research thingy? Oh yeah, and a microbe musher. I'm gonna put that one up here too. Very important stuff too. Plumbing, well, we're not there yet. Medicine, also not that important right now. Stations, yeah, here. The research station. I'm just putting things together here in a way which is actually not that advisable, but right now we are in a position where I feel like it's completely okay to do so. Like you might have already noticed back there, you can't just deconstruct things for no extra cost, so that's okay, you know. So let's put up another generator here and another battery with it. And then we should be able to sustain ourselves quite well here. Okay, there we go. So with that comes new... Oh, no wash basin build. That's true. Let's do that first. Medicine here. Let's put down the wash basin. Wait a sec. That doesn't work, sadly. So, how about... It's not entirely good, but, well... Let's put it down here for now. I don't like it, to work like that right now, but, at least they can wash their hands now, you know. And then research. So let's open the research tree. I guess that's now a lot larger than it was originally. Wow, that's actually way more and better organized than I'm used to it. Nice. So basic farming, power regulation. Just looking for my first technologies here. Water cooler. Okay, I didn't know that yet. Pharmacology. Plumbing. Liquid bridge. Liquid pump. Liquid vent. Gas ventilation. Decker. I think I'm gonna start out with the food supply. Because I remember pretty well that food is a very, very important thing, and you can run out of food quite quickly. Okay, so building lacks resources. The wash basin. So, let's see. That shouldn't be the issue. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so let's create tiles here. Well, okay, let's cancel that one. Just want to create those tiles to make sure that when I dig down here, the ground won't cave in. Alright, there we go. So, once the research here is completed, I really want to start with a farming process here. Okay, so they filled up the batteries, and let's check out the oxygen overlay. It's looking good here. So, I wonder... Okay, that doesn't work at all. So power generators have to be on the same level. Okay, but there's plenty of water here around, which is good. I mean, ooh, looky here, some ancient ruins. I love this game for that. There's so much to discover on every single asteroid here. It's real fun. Okay, so now let's deconstruct all these things, because I want to replace them. So we're gonna have the outhouse here, and where was it again? Medicine. The wash basin here. Alright. What's up here? Ah. If I understood that correctly, they're not using these stations, but they would like to. But stations under deconstruction are not usable anymore, I guess. So okay, oxalite is going to expire here too, so we're gonna need... Oh, what's the sublimation station? Converts large amounts of LJ. Oh! Cool. So, let's see. This should work though. Oh no, they're pooping now on the floor, which is really bad. So when that happens, I wonder, where was it? Again, mop liquid spills here. This is really, really important to do that, because otherwise we're gonna be polluting our water here like crazy. Come on, guys. Finish that. So it was a really, really bad mistake from my side to do that. So what happens now is that the water we're using is already polluted, so sucks to be me. But at the same time, it's only a really small portion of the water being polluted, so that's okay. So now we should be okay with all this stuff. I stopped producing I stopped researching here because there's right now not too much to research, but okay, so let's pause this and reorganize. This is all right now really, really cruddy and shoddy, but it does work out somehow, which is really good. You're cold and hungry. How much food do I still have? A little bit of it. So, ration box. So, okay, we need to expand here, like, for real. As quick as possible, I'd say. So, algae terrarium consumes algae to produce oxygen and gains boost in light. Okay, planter boxes, very important. Ration boxes, of course. Oh yeah, compost. That's also very important for the outhouses. That's basically your workstation to get rid of the compost here. So, building some tiles for my folks here to make sure that they're not gonna fall into the water. Insufficient oxygen generation. Alright. That should be okay at some point, though. So, all these areas where somebody's living at are really good. Oh, we got some poopy accidents here. Let's mop them up. It's really important to get that stuff away before it spreads. Ah, that's why they had cold feet. Makes sense all of a sudden. Alright. So, now, I got tons and tons of algae. I got a few seeds here. I got a lot of polluted dirt and polluted water, but that's, none of those are too important. So, let's keep digging into that direction here. And deconstruct this ladder, because it's really not helpful at this point. We're gonna create another dig here. So what do we have here? Buried muckroot, mealwood, bluffbriar. Oh, well, these are not useful at all, so far as I remember. Oh, and I can print a new duplicate. Alright, friends, so I'd say I'll take a break at this point because I feel like we're already at a good spot, and I want to think about all these confusing things for a moment before I decide which goals are the next to tackle. Especially, I want to try and think about colony lacks hard digging. Granite. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to think about what goals are next to achieve. I mean, we're going to need a sleeping room, we're going to need a kitchen, we're going to need a farm. I'm going to think about all these things. I guess for now, my little duplicates are able to live. Oh, that's a star map. Interesting. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, friends. Next episode, we're gonna do a little bit more specialized things, I guess. And leave me comments down below if you have anything on your mind, which I should know in your opinion. Because like I said, it's been really a long time that I played this game, like at least 2 years. I guess there's been a lot of things that have changed. So if you have any good pieces of advice, give it to me. Apart from that, likes and subscribes help me a ton. If you liked what you saw, just support the channel or support the video or even both. It would really mean a lot to me. But most important to me is you had a good time, you're taking care, and you come back, of course. See you then, friends. Bye-bye.